Where is my timujin? I do not know. It has been a few days since I've gone outside. There was loud music, and there was a barbecue. I think it was a barbecue. I didn't smell any food cooking. And then there were fireworks. Or gunshots. I'm from New York City. I'm actually from Brooklyn, New York. And I have heard gunshots before. They sound like fireworks. So, all of that background noise, things stacked that don't belong to me. I've unplugged all of the devices. I've unplugged the devices because I've observed something most unpleasant. There seems to be this thing where people will use the names of tracks in order to make communications about love that really aren't about love at all. And they're mostly about takings of property through the aggressive use of mattresses. I don't believe I should allow people such an open door. I spent much of yesterday looking for a tube of gouache. I have 2 of these. As you can see, this one's quite empty. I have more than 2 of these. I hemorrhage these. And I'm out. I haven't got any. But this is my super duper spare backup. Like, my life is truly on the line, and I have got to have it done. This is the super duper backup, which is not gouache. It's white watercolor. And I'm going to put this in the go bag and make this available for use during the day. I have a repetitive stress injury, and as a result, I am trying to stay off my feet to the best extent possible, because when I'm on duty, I'm really on duty. Today it's a weekend. I believe it's Saturday. And usually I'm on duty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But I have noticed that when people want to try to... my other super duper backup gouache. See, it's good to have emergency supplies. I shouldn't be in my emergency supply of gouache just yet. But until the other tubes present themselves, we will be hitting the emergency supply. So, I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to do my morning training. Usually my morning training is at 7 o'clock in the morning, but it's 8:15, 8:30 in the morning, and I haven't. Why haven't I? Well, it's because many people have been taking credit for my work. And I don't think it's very wise to give people that opportunity. So, the best way to resolve it is to let people pretend to be looking for their ink or their pen or whatever it is that they're using when they're pretending to do what I do. Because they're really stealing satellite images and then running really, really fast No, really, here it is. I made this. I'm sure you did. So I'm having difficulty doing this because I prefer to get it done at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm aware that there are people around me who prefer very rigorous schedules. And they don't like it when the schedule changes without notice. Like lack of music. How disturbing is that? So, I think maybe I'm going to get a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. And then I'm going to have my morning exercise and then go to sleep for a few hours and put my feet up, even though it's a far lighter schedule than I normally have, because I need to get off my feet. And I had to take the yarn and I was going to put yarn and canvas around my foot rock. I don't think that's a very good use of time. Because then you take something that was perfect to begin with, and then you add something that is not durable to it. And then you've got to clean it, and then you'll run into problems because there's a rock inside of it. So, I think I'll just paint it, if I really must, with acrylic paint. But, other than that, light duty today, and then regular duty tomorrow. Normally I have music 24 hours a day, but I would like my guzheng because I don't like people putting love song words in my mouth. And I would like people to actually physically show up here, if they wish to speak to me, not make up their own reality. Or I could just play the dang love song and then ignore it, which defeats the purpose of dreaming. Dreaming used to be about singing how you feel. But people here are disingenuous about their feelings. And if you're disingenuous about your feelings, I don't think I want to listen to you. Because then you're saying things that you don't really mean and you'll have to take them back later. And there are better uses of your time. So, light day today. I have my emergency supplies. We'll see when the museums get here. Oh, yes, by the way, someone tried to spread some sort of strange gossip that the Saudi royal family wanted to come here and purchase my artwork. I don't believe that one bit. Because if they wanted to, they could have called me on the phone. They could have made an appointment. They could have sent me an email. And even if they did, I wouldn't sell to them anyway. They have too many fakes in their accounts. And you can't really just look at a painting and say, this is an original, this is a fake. Why don't I just avoid it entirely by not doing it? Oh, and that yawn isn't boredom. I just didn't sleep last night. There were some strange noises outside, and I've learned if you don't really know what it is, it's usually a good idea to stay awake. So, I've been up for 48 hours and I'm very tired. The weather's going to become unbearably hot, which means I'm going to be laying here without any clothes on, half asleep or listening to an audiobook. I haven't yet decided what audiobook, though. A Richard Preston, maybe. I don't know. Where is my timujin? Why is he not here for me to paint him? I need new faces to paint.